Welcome back to another deer season. Just getting ready for my first opening weekend here. This place is a mess. Wanted to point out last year's buck hanging there up on the wall. All right, underway. Opening day. It's really not. It's October 3rd, but it's my opening day. It's Friday night. All right, a couple more turns in the road and we should be there. It is 77 degrees. Hot. With the hot temperatures rolling in, I knew I wanted to sit down by this creek where I figured the deer would be bedded up. It's a little bit cooler in that area. So I worked across the creek and headed into a spot that I hadn't been, just kind of winging it, finding a good spot on the ground to sit. I had an idea where the deer were going to be bedding, and I figured they'd be moving out from those bed spots to the apples. So I got set up along the creek. So my thermal was pulling along the creek, and I was also out of wind of where I thought the deer were going to bed. I was probably 5 minutes set up, still had the camera in my hand, and I hear some sticks pop in, and over my shoulder, here's a doe looking for me, looking kind of uneasy, not really calm, definitely like she was a little bit on alert. So I froze up, pulled the camera in my hand, started panning around to try to get some footage of her, and she ended up circling in me for the next half an hour and coming in pretty much as close to downwind as she could. Luckily, I had a tree in my way, so she didn't have the ability to get totally downwind and bust me, but she was staring at me, and you could tell she just didn't like anything, but then she circled back kind of the way that she came. So to me, it seemed like I did the classic bump and dump, where I bumped her out of her bed. She walked right into the wind, circled, tried to find what it was initially that kind of jumped her a little bit if she winded me, and never being able to and wandering back out. Definitely could have shot at this doe. I just chose not to because I had been hunting for the first 5 minutes and I barely was set up and I just wasn't ready to kind of go down that road already.